today's video is going to be my first Empties video of 2017. So exciting. I took some stuff out, but as you can see, because the lid's stuck open now, it was actually full up to that point. My little pineapple box. Okay. So same deal as we've done for the last two Empties. I'm going to start with my full-size products, go into my samples, and at the end I'm going to quickly go through all my sheet masks I went through. Let's get started! Alright, the first product I have is the Shiseido cotton pads, facial cotton pads. And I bought these because so many YouTubers were like touting the praises of these. They're $9 for 165. They were all touting the amazingness of these Japanese cotton pads and everything. And so I decided to pick up a couple bags to try them out. They're 100% cotton and they're safe enough for babies apparently. I am not the biggest fan of them. I find there's a lot of waste with them. They are thick, like, I don't have any down here with me, but they are super, super thick, which makes them really nice and soft, but I find I'm throwing out a lot. Like, I feel like I'm throwing out so much when I throw them away. They're good for one use. It's really kind of like, meh. But I do actually prefer my $1.30 Etude House ones because they're a bit thinner. You don't feel like you're wasting as much. They're not as soft, but sometimes you don't want that softness because you want something that's going to exfoliate while it's putting toner on your face. I can say if I ever purchase these again, I would buy them and split them out and use them, soak them in essence and use them as a face mask actually, and put them as a makeshift sheet mask over your cheeks, your nose, your chin, and your forehead. They would work wonderfully for that because you could tear up one and you'd be set to go. So I would not repurchase these. They're pricey, they feel like you're wasting a lot. They're super soft, but they're not something I would purchase. The next product is from Lush. It is the Sympathy for the Skin. It's in French because I bought it in Montreal. This was really good. It smelled like bananas, like banana cream pudding and stuff like that. It smelled really, really good until I got to about here. Once I got to about here, it started to smell like smoked meat, like really badly smoked meat. Like, I don't know what happened with it. If it went, it's not expired. It's not supposed to expire until May. But it started really smelling like smoked meat, and I was kind of afraid to put it on. So I wound up rinsing it out, and yeah. But up until about this point, it was great. I got about 4 months out of it, and but yeah, a last little bit of it I had to throw away because it wasn't smelling right. Alright, next up I have the Body Shop Deep Sleep Comforting Milk Bath Float with Jujube Date and Community Fair Trade Chamomile Essential Oil. I use this in combination with bath bombs. It honestly, I got it on sale. I think I got it for like $5. It lasted maybe 5 baths because it takes a lot to get any bubbles out of it. The smell was nice, but it didn't last. So really, there was no soothing stuff in the bathtub because I found that the smell just went. It left a bunch of bubbles and that was it. There was no scent to it. So I wouldn't repurchase that again. Alright, next up I have the It's Skin Have a Banana Cleansing Foam. I hated this. This was a crazy, crazy fail. It smelled like the banana runts, which normally I was like, a banana runt, artificial banana, it smells amazing sometimes. So I thought, you know, I'll try it out. It was $6, it wasn't expensive. So I tried it, and it is so overwhelmingly artificially scented that it actually chokes you. Like, I wound up coughing my way through washing my face with this. This lasted about a month and a half. But it's cheap, but I would not purchase it again. It's completely, ooh. Next up, I have the Etude House Sunprise Super Aqua SPF 35 PA++ sunscreen. I love this. It smelled amazing. I think it was in one of my favorites videos a few months back. I don't remember, but if it was, it's still one of my favorites. It's the first sunscreen I ever tried, Korean sunscreen anyways, that I ever tried, and it was amazing. It's a thicker, well, it's not thick, it's a thinner consistency than a cream, which is really nice because it soaks into your skin really, really quickly, and it provides awesome coverage. You really, really need to be putting SPF on your face before any makeup. So an SPF 35 is probably the least SPF you want to go with, and this one smelled like oranges. Alright, next up is another Etude House product. This is the Etude House Moistful Collagen Facial Stick. This I loved for a morning moisturizer because you just swiped it over. You didn't have to like rub it in with your hands or anything. You just swiped it over your face. It sunk in like within 10 seconds and you were ready to go with your primer and your makeup. The only issue I have with this is it didn't last very long. It's sweet, it smells fresh, it works really well. It just didn't last as long as I would have liked it to for the price tag. If I can get it on sale, I would pick it up again, but for full price, I don't think I would. Next up, I have a serum. This is the Maison Original Skin Energy Hyaluronic Acid 100 serum. It's got 50% of hyaluronic acid, and it's a deep moisturizing serum. This worked really well. I actually really enjoyed it. It had a little like dropper, so when you put it in, you squeezed it and then got a full thing of it, and then you just put it on the back of your hand or in your fingers and then just pat it over your face to let it sink in for a bit. It lasted a really long time. It smelled kind of like that unscented scent, like that really fresh scent, and it worked really well for me. Next up is the Tony Moly Pocket Bunny Sleek Mist. I use this as a setting spray. This lasted a super long time. It's super cute. They have a new packaging now. It doesn't look like this anymore, but I got this on sale. And 60 mils, I used it every day. This one is for oily skin. It's supposed to mattify. It did, and the other one is pink. It's Pink Bunny, and it's for dry skin called Moist Mist. And I think I would try the Moist Mist. I don't know if I'd buy this one again though, because I kind of like a dewier look. I'm not a big fan of the matte look. Next up, I have a cushion. This is the Beyond Alice in Wonderland Curiouser and Curiouser cushion. This I bought on sale. I think it was like $5 or $6. This is in color number 2. It's got SPF 50. It wasn't my favorite. It dried out really fast. Like I flipped it over like 3 or 4 times and it still dried out within a month. Like it was not a nice, well, it's still that product when they were not much. Like it didn't last very long, which was really disappointing because the packaging is super adorable and I would have kept it based on the packaging alone. But with Beyond Cushions, it's only Beyond Cushions that fit in it, and I wasn't a huge fan of the Beyond cushion itself, so I would not repurchase that. Alright, next up I have a lip balm. This is the Body Shop Lip Butter in Mango. This was okay. I didn't like having to put my fingers in it. It's, putting my fingers, it smelled nice, but putting my fingers in it was not a nice feeling. When I put it on, I only put it on at night. I didn't put it on during the day because if you put on too much lip balm, your lips become dependent on it and then they'll get drier faster. So it's only put on at night for an overnight treatment, put on a thick layer of it. Not my favorite, but it was okay. And I have a mascara. This is the Etude House Curl Fix Long Lash. This has been in my favorites video before, and I know it has. This is a fibery type of mascara. I loved it. I thought the wand is super small and it's just really easy to get in there and get your lashes like coated. Makes your lashes look crazy long. I really enjoyed it, and I actually have another one upstairs in my stash waiting to be cracked open. Next up, I have another makeup product. This is the Skin Food Sugar Cookie Blush. The reason I'm throwing this out, you can see it there, is it went hard. No color comes out of it anymore. There's no color coming out of it at all. This was nice until I got it wet. That was my fault. I know it was my fault because I didn't wait for a brush to dry completely and stuck it in there. It was nice. It's really powdery, but still like shows up really nicely. But still gives you a natural look like most Korean blushes do. They're not super pigmented, so you don't have to be as careful with it as you would with a North American. And like the stories I said too, like not realizing that North American blushes are a lot more pigmented than Korean ones. You gotta really be careful when you're switching between the two. But yeah, for the price of these, I would buy another one again. Alright, that's it for my full-size products. So now we're gonna get into my samples. So the first sample I have is the Kat Von D ink liner in Hemingway. This is the brown one. Same deal with this one as with the black one. I said, like there's stuff coming out of it, but not a lot. It's not my favorite. I found I had no control over it. It was really patchy, didn't go on nicely, it skipped a lot. I would not, for the price tag of this, I can get cheaper ones that are a lot better from Korea, so I would not repurchase this. The next thing I have is from Givenchy. This is the Hydra Sparkling Velvet Luminescence Moisturizing Cream for normal to combination skin. This I used as a morning moisturizer. Oh, there's more left in this. Oh, there we go. You see it at the top there. It's almost like a brightening moisturizer. Like it gives your skin a bit of that, a little bit of a sheen that makes it super, super pretty under makeup. I didn't like this because it's really, really perfumed. It's really not my favorite morning moisturizer. I found I was walking around with this like Givenchy perfume rolled over my face. It looked nice, but if I can find one that's unscented or, you know, less perfumey, I would prefer that over this one. The next one I have is from Drunk Elephant. This is the La La Retro Whipped Cream. You can see it's empty. This I liked. However, it's very similar to my Holika Skin and Good Sarah cream, which is about a third of the price. I think the full size of this is like $70 or $80, I think, which is insane for a face cream. Insane. So I wouldn't purchase it. It was nice to have. I used it when I went to Ontario to visit my best friend. It was nice to have a little sample size to bring with me, but that was about it. I would not repurchase it. Alright, the next product I have is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Full Coverage Foundation Sample. It came with 5 colors. I used up 3 because 2 of them are too light for me. And I used up 1 that was my shade and 2 mixed together, which wound up being my shade. So, just gotta go the other way. I didn't actually like this foundation. I found it really cakey. It streaked all over my face. It was just, ugh. Like, I didn't like it. It was not fun to use. I tried it with a brush. It didn't go on well with a brush. It went on really streaky. It was really hard to get it to blend out. It was really sticky almost, so I would not purchase this at all. And the last sample I have is the Tony Moly Panda's Dream White Hand Cream. This smells like grapefruit. And the full size comes looking like a little panda like this in a little round container. So this, really nice hand cream. It's super thick. It's just really nice to put on your hands. The smell doesn't stay around. It's really light, which is nice because you're not walking around with perfume on your hands all the time. It's really moisturizing, and I would definitely purchase the full size. All right, and then the last part of my empties video is gonna be my sheet masks. So let's get right into it. This one was from Leaders in Solution. This is the Himalayan Camellia Pore Minimizing Mask. It's a biocellulose mask. It's almost like a hydrogel type of mask. It was nice. I found it dried out really quickly, but my best friend bought it for me for Christmas from the US, so I'm really thankful to her. Thank you, Jill. And but yeah, I don't know if I purchased them. I think they're kind of expensive. I don't know if I purchased them again because I found it dried out really fast. And then I have the SNP Animal Tiger Wrinkle Mask. This came with so much essence. I had like 3 days afterwards of essence that I could use. So with anything like this, always check your bag for any excess essence that's left at the bottom, because you can actually decant it and use it, so you're getting the most out of your mask. And this one made you look like a tiger, had a tiger pattern on it. Tyler laughed at me on these ones. But yeah, it was really, really saturated, really wet. It worked well. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I saw any wrinkle reduction. The Innisfree Rose Mask, I love the scent of it. It smells amazing. I got the Etude House 0.2mm Pearl Mask. This mask, I think, is right up there with the Innisfree and Nature Republic mask for me. It's super thin, super saturated, it fits really nicely on your face, and it feels good to wear it. So I would definitely repurchase that one. The Innisfree Blackberry one smells amazing. Innisfree Bamboo, super fresh if your skin is feeling really dry and tight and just dull and stuff. This one works super, super well. The Nature Republic Acai Berry, again, smells really nice. Another tiger mask. And the last mask I have is from Sense of Care SOC, and it's the Animal Cutie Mask Pack Whitening Aqua Panda one. This one made you look like a panda. Same deal as a tiger mask, full of essence inside at the bottom. You can just pour out into your hand and use for like 3 days later. So that one, same deal, get most out of it that you can. So that's it for my Empties video. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up down below, and what were in your Empties this month. Let me know in the comments. And also, if you want to see more content from me about Korean and North American beauty, don't forget to hit that little red subscribe button and the little bell if you want to be notified whenever I post a video. Alright, we'll see you next time. Bye!